think, Keycat? Pretty rough, isn't she? Yeah, I know. Well, let's look at it. Let's assess the damage. Give it a walk around. It has been parked for about 15 years. It's been in the garage for almost 10, because that's how long I've lived in this house. I've started it once or twice since, but I've had a lot of issues with the car itself. Not only with the car, but with some of the local people that, when I was younger, you know, just learning how to work on Mopar stuff, I would trust them to know what they were doing. And most of them said they did, but they ended up not doing that. So I ended up with a bunch of issues that one thing led to another, that led to another, that led to another, which made me park it. And we'll go over some of that here pretty soon, but I need to get something put in that gas cap. I don't know where that gas cap went. I put it on something. I think it was a Vega I had or something. I don't know. But it is dirty. It is a 1972 Dodge Dart Swinger Special. It was originally a 6-cylinder, slant 6, 3-speed on the column. Right now it has a 360 904 with the stall converter, and that's one of the problems, is I was told that the converter that I had with the 318 would work with the 360. One of the professionals around here told me that it would be fine, and it in fact is not. One is internally balanced, one is externally balanced. So that caused a lot of issues. I'm trying to video, and this cat, move, kitty. There's the front end on it. I bought this car from a little old man. I paid $800 for it with 43,000 original miles. The car has absolutely zero rust, and me moving around in this yard, I've actually put 2 dents in it myself, and I feel horrible. But I did have a tree grow up through the grill, but I wasn't real worried about it. There's a piece of it, because when I had bought this car from the little old man, he showed me everything that was wrong with it. The windshield wipers needed replaced, and had a small crack in the dash, but he had hit a deer, and it busted this a long time ago. Luckily, in the garage at my dad's house, where all my other stuff's at, I have another perfect grill to put back in it. So this will be nice and new all the way across. Sorry for the wind noise. It is the spring, and I live right in Tornado Alley, so we've got storms constantly brewing. Constantly. Maybe I'll get some good video. Hopefully nothing happens while this car's out here. Be my luck, it would. Oh, she broke it. She broke it. So here's kind of a funny story. You see, I got the steel wheels on here. It is a small boat pattern Mopar 5'4" across. And when I had bought this car, the first thing I did was buy a set of American racing wheels. Outlaw, I believe they're Outlaw ones. They are the centerline looking without the holes in it. And they were on back order. I had to actually order 2 from the east side of the United States, 2 on the west side of the United States to get a complete set. So that's what I had on this car. I'll show you in the picture. It was crazy. I was on Marketplace this morning on Facebook, and guess what popped up? The wheels that I had on the car. So I went back and bought them. So we're going to stick them on here in a little while, since these tires here are completely trashed. And what's funny is that these are the same tires that I had on there, and they are in bad shape. When they're coming apart, there's a bad one. Let me find it. Anyway, there was a, oh, there it is right here. Check that out. But it's just going to be on here to roll. I have to get the axles to match the bolt pattern here. So let's go up under the hood, see if we can get rid of some of this wind noise. I'm sorry, I apologize. There she is. There's a lot of time spent on it, a lot of time spent underneath it. I've pulled this motor I don't know how many times. This actual motor only has probably 20 miles on the short block. It did have possums living in here at one time. I'll show you a picture right here. Those are my babies. And there's some possum shit. I live in Arkansas. We got possums around here. Fancy billet stuff. It was all pretty. It was kind of a show car at one time. So let's check out the interior. It is disgusting, but it's all in good shape. It just needs clean. It's got some mildew. I don't know what's in these bags back here. I don't know. I know the floorboards are good. I know it's in really good shape. The car has 51,000 original miles. Those are original. I bought it with 43,000 original miles from that older guy. And when you can tell by the interior, it's just absolutely killer shape. We had to meet Richard Petty, so that was awesome. See what's in the glove box. It's been years since I've been in this freaking car. Ooh, look at a bunch of shit. Probably parking tickets, old photos. Anything good? CDs? Oh, just CDs. Let's see what we got here. Got my metal mix. Not much in there. Okay. I do have the ignition key still, but I have no idea where the trunk key is. So that's another, it's gonna be another video. Oh, there's one of the pictures. When she was, that's kind of what she looks like now. So check this out. That is all nice original metal. There's no rust, nothing. Will not find one straighter than this. And I had jacked it up in the dirt, trying to change the starter out so I could drive again. And the jack slipped. There's one dent. And the car actually fell on me. And I put this one in it. It's a little small dent right here. But no rust. Try to be center of attention. Let's see, let's clean this off here. Get out of here. When I had this painted, I paid a guy to paint it, and we're not going to get into that, but all he did was scuff it up, shoot it. He did not do any body work whatsoever on it. So that was, it was insane, it really was. I bought these hood scoops off of year one. They're supposed to be fiberglass with the chrome bezel, and it was some kind of plastic. It was warped. And the bezel was embossed so you could paint it. So, you know, when I first bought this car, these A-bodies were not popular at all whatsoever. So, and one of the other reasons why I parked it is because I had some head work done. I put a big mother thumper cam in it, so it does nasty. It rattles, you know, it rattles the windows. But I put that cam in it, and then I took my heads up to the machine shop and had them set the springs up. And well, the springs weren't set up correctly. The valve stems weren't set up right, and my geometry was all off. And after he got it done, he said, "Oh, did you realize that you have two different casting number heads on this motor?" Which I didn't know. And he still did it anyway. So it's a mess. I do have a set of J heads in the back, and I actually have a 340, but I don't know if I'm going to put it in this car, if I'm going to put it in the Challenger. I have no idea. So Anyway, it's enough of me talking about it. I've got many stories, but I think we'll go ahead and foam it, give her a little bath, and see what happens. Oh yeah, I worked on polishing these wheels forever yesterday. Oh, they were dirty. They're beautiful now. Damn birds. Well, I bought these wheels back. They were on my Dart 20 years ago. I bought them brand new and traded the wheels off for some parts, about 6-7 years ago, and I just went back and bought them back today. As you can see, they got the plastic coming off of it, clear coat, whatever you want to call it. I did a little bit of research, see if we can get it all peeled off, clean these wheels up. Got some paint stripper, you brush it on, looks like it's coming right off. I'm going to give it a few minutes and set, and then I'm going to take the pressure washer, wash it off, then we'll clean these tires up. They ain't no good, but they'll be all right to roll it around back and forth out of the garage. Yeah, looks like it's bubbling up. Let's wash it. Well, I got some off, but not all of it. So I think I'm going to run and get some more paint stripper. And then we'll let it set for a little while longer. It has a shine to it. Okay, round 2 of the paint stripper. We're going to let this sit for 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. Alright, right off. What I did was I went in with a Scotch-Brite pad, cleaned that all up. I used a Dremel on some of the hard stuff because I had everything laying around. Then went back and polished it with Mother's Polish with a buffing wheel. And just within a few minutes, you can make it look like from this to this. All I did was hand wash it. Didn't do any major polishing or buffing or any of that. Polished the wheels a little bit. That's going to be my first step. Then I'm going to get into the interior and under the hood. We'll find out what's in the trunk and we'll assess everything. Go ahead and start working on it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it here.